welcome listeners to our spooky Halloween episode. Caution. Listening to this episode may cause you to rant, to rage, to complain about all things Halloween. You have been warned.
Welcome back to I Hate That Shit, a podcast about hating shit and loving life. We are back with your host.
Hi guys, this is Bonnie. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Hope you're taking care of each other. Because, you know, we need a lot of hugs and some love. Always speak truth to power, people. Please, always lead with love. That's my thing for today. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Thanks for having me.
Just remember, we're all in this together. You're not alone.
Just kidding. Hi, everyone.
And I'm Liz, and of course we got the great, the amazing...
The Rocco. He's our first guest of the new season, too.
Howdy.
That's all you got to say is howdy?
Yeah. Let's talk about some Halloween shit.
Oh, that's what we're doing
Well, he's
today.
not the first guest.
No, well, I'm. Besides who? The team? They don't count. Who else?
I didn't say that.
I did say that.
Technically, he is part of the team.
Can we stay on topic?
Anyway,
Hey.
we have a very special topic today.
Yes.
That Rocco has ever so kindly redirected us back to.
Why do you guys act like you guys are in some kind of hurry, huh?
No one wants to hear you biddies bicker.
Because
Shut
I know. Because we know you have a lot to say.
Well, that is very
And
true.
we
I
want to
really
get
do
to it
always,
because not
you
every.
know. Well, okay. Well, we'll start. Do you want to? You want to do?
It's not going to be a 24-hour.
Do you want to shut up? Do you want to do the intro, or I should?
I just
got
did.
This. Okay. Well, I'm talking about Halloween.
Who planned this shit?
I did. Just
Sorry,
kidding.
Jacob.
No,
This
Jacob.
has just
there's
been
nothing wrong
A
with
mess in this
Jacob,
opening.
get to work.
whatever. Who cares? It's all
And to
good.
the listeners.
Hey,
Anyway,
if you guys
Halloween.
have been listening, then you know
Let's talk
exactly
about
how we
Halloween.
are.
Let's talk about Halloween.
Okay.
What do you want to say about Halloween?
Well, the origins of Halloween, also known as All Hallows Eve, has its root in the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, which marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. That, I'm sure most people knew that. If you didn't, there's some knowledge for you. And jack-o'-lanterns are the tradition of carving pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns originated from the Irish folktale about a man named Stingy Jack and his encounter with the devil. Now, I've heard some kind of variations on that. Have you ever heard that one?
Is that where Sleepy Hollow comes from?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think so.
I think.
I don't know if I know the story you're referring to.
No.
Do you
Stingy
know?
Jack.
Wasn't
Stinky
Sleepy
Jack.
Hollow
It's
was
an
like.
Irish folktale.
Oh, an Irish strong,
Yes.
Irish tale.
So maybe
Yeah, that makes it
so
cute.
maybe not then, right? All right.
No, I
anyway.
don't think that was. Cause I'm looking at the thing. That
The one
wasn't
with
Sleepy
Jack
Hollow.
wasn't-
Sleepy Hollow was like the beheaded guy. Who
Right,
had a,
right.
No,
right.
Jack
Ichabod
was.
Crane.
He captured the devil and said he'd only let him go if he could never go to hell.
Right, right.
If Jack would never go to
Washington Irving wrote that one.
hell. I don't know.
I did.
Oh,
I
that's-
know I
that's-
do. But anyway.
That's
Right. Whatever. Okay. Next one, folks. Trick-or-treating. The practice of children going door to door in costumes and asking for treats likely evolved from the medieval tradition of souling, where people would pray for the souls of the dead in exchange for food. Wow. I had no idea.
So you pray for someone's, like, if you have a neighbor who's someone dies,
Right.
You pray for their soul, and they give you candy.
Yeah, I guess so. Well,
I always thought it was you. You left the food out for the spirits to appease them.
right. Isn't that like
So
a
the-
wake when you take food when you're going in?
So like,
Say
and then
being sad.
it kind of, instead of being sad,
You were happy at a wake, right? I'm always
I
sad.
don't
It's
know.
someone died, it's sad. So
yeah.
anyway,
But no, it's like so the spirit. This is just one story I've heard.
Mhm.
Is the spirits would come out, kind of like how like Day of the Dead is,
Right.
this was the Irish or whatever one it was, and they would come up and you would give, they would leave out food and stuff, treats for the spirit, so that they wouldn't get them.
Right. So what
like
the
it
trick
was a way to make them happy
instead of them, scaring the
instead
shit
of
out
them
you or
coming
whatever.
out and like, I guess
They're scaring
assaulting,
you,
whatever,
haunting you,
haunting,
That-
Possessing
and
you.
then
Yeah,
that's how
yeah.
you have like trick or treat. So it's like
Right.
you give kids candy to
So-
appease them,
right? So
or
that you
they
give
mess
the
with
trick.
you.
I like doing
And that's
the trick
kind of the
part.
same thing.
That
It's
was
like
always fun.
you leave the spirits the food or the treats,
Right.
and they don't do
Right.
shit to you.
Babe, what was one of your favorite trick or treats? I'm sure yours is a trick. I'm sure.
Oh,
He has a lot of them, you guys. Believe me.
I had,
I've been a victim.
yeah, I put a rubber rat next to the trash can and you freak out.
I did.
You told me to decorate. I'm decorating.
Oh, yeah, you're not even done. But yeah, he had some pretty good. You got one in particular?
I had a good house once where it had the laundry room right next to the front door, and I could open up the window, take the screen off, and I had a little scarecrow, miniature, a small scarecrow with a pumpkin head on it, and I would put my arms into the sleeves
Of course.
of the hands, and it was sitting on a milk crate, so everyone thought, it's just nothing there. And yeah, I scared a lot of parents that way. I love to scare the parents more than the kids.
Yeah,
Kids are easy. But
well,
getting the parents where they're trying to stand in the background, that's what I like.
I remember growing up, my dad used to love to scare people.
Yeah,
And he would go out, him and my mom would go all out for Halloween, and the
that's-
kids would,
yeah.
by the time they would get down the street to the neighbor's house, they would be crying, and all the neighbors
Yeah.
would come down at
Sounds
the end of the
familiar.
street, like,
Yeah.
if I get one more crying kid,
Yeah.
I'm just like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Nothing. And the parents would watch.
Rocco's a scary guy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He's a scary guy. He put at one of our Halloween parties back in Albuquerque, he had this stuffed opossum. It was possum. It was ugly and scary. And that thing was probably about that big. And he would stick it on the corner of the wall. So when you walked around, and the house is all decorated, you walked around that corner, this thing was like this at you. Every single person freaked the fuck out. Oh, man.
We use that all
all the time.
year round.
You did.
Put it
Use
underneath
that.
the kitchen sink
Scare everyone with that.
for April Fools.
Everything. It was terrible. It's an ugly thing. Need to find a picture of that.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you can go to taxidermy and get one.
No, I don't need one that bad. What about black cats? Black cats are often associated with Halloween, and they were once believed to be witches. In some cultures, they are considered good luck, while in others, they are still seen as bad omens. Well, I own a black cat named Midnight, and she's awesome. So, on that, what do you think, Liz?
Oh, it was more, they were the familiars, right?
Yeah, the familiars.
They were like the sign of the
Like
devil.
crows,
Yeah,
Yeah.
bats.
yeah. It's crazy, huh?
That's why they were like, if you have a black cat, you're a witch.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with that.
They don't do that
You
anymore.
just had a
Bonnie.
B on the front. Take the W away and add the B. I'm okay with that too.
That's not the thought.
I know,
anymore.
but I'm just saying.
But there
so,
still is like, the superstition. If
Right.
a black cat
Yeah.
walks in front of you.
Yeah, or like
It's one of those
going under
stupid little-
It is.
I don't fall for superstition.
No, like walking underneath the ladder. That
Stepping on a
one.
crack.
Yeah, or step on the crack, break your mama's back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Costumes, dressing up in costumes is a Halloween tradition that can be traced back to the Celtic Samhain, right? I said that right
Yeah.
this time again.
Mm-hmm.
The festival where people would wear costumes to ward off evil spirits. Okay, I can see that. I mean, it's like a nun's garb or a priest garb, or
Kinda,
someone
yeah.
wears something like that. Those are costumes, so I don't know if they wear those to ward off evil spirits, but I can
No,
see why they would think that wearing costumes would ward off evil spirits. See, why does everything always have to be so damn scary?
Yeah, why are all the spirits always evil?
That's why does it have to be bad?
It's that all the spirits are there. It's just you don't want the bad ones.
The demons.
So it's like a open up between
the worlds,
the
veil.
yeah.
The veil is
so
very
it's like
thin.
yes, the good can come,
Right.
well, so can the bad,
Yeah.
and you don't want the bad.
That's why I
there.
have my armor of God on every day.
And so you wear
That's for sure.
the costume, or
Yes.
you offer the food so that the bad
Stays away.
don't do anything, and they
Stay
leave
away.
you alone, and then the good ones you're fine
Right.
because they weren't gonna do anything anyway.
I don't know. What do you think
It's like
about
The
that,
Walking
Mary?
Dead. You want to hang out with zombies, you dress yourself like a zombie.
Mm.
And then they leave you alone.
They do. That
Yeah.
was so ugh.
That's why the focus is always on like the evil is to keep the evil away.
right. That goes right into haunted houses.
That's why all the things are like you do this
it's
to keep the
professional
evil
courtesy.
ones away.
Right.
You do this to keep the evil ones away. Like
Yeah.
yeah, everything's there, but if the good can come through, so can the bad.
And you know what? I know we talked about this in our paranormal one, but the next one is haunted houses. It's the truth, people. That evil spirits do exist, and good spirits do too. And I do think there's things that do happen out there in our world that we have no idea why, how, or what is doing it. I truly believe that. So understanding about wanting to wear costumes to keep away evil spirits and, and ward off all that bad shit, I 100% am okay with that.
It's the same as wearing a cross
Exactly.
or carrying a Bible.
Exactly. Same. What do you think, babe?
I think we know about as much as a parasite on a flea on a dog's ass about everything in the universe. I mean, who are we? We're not God.
No,
we don't
we're
know
not.
it all.
No, we do
We
not.
discover things every year.
Yeah, that is so true too. That is so true. I mean, what about this one? The next one, candy corn. Candy corn has been around since the 1880s, and it's still widely enjoyed. I love it. Tootsie Roll came out with one called candy corn. You guys, it's so delicious. There's a bag of fall Tootsie Rolls out there. Shout out to Tootsie Roll because I love you. Try them, you guys. There's pumpkin spice, caramel apple, candy corn, and cinnamon. Pretty good, you guys. Those are the 4 flavors in them. Try them.
The only thing I've ever used candy corn for is making those little vampire teeth. Just shove them on your teeth. Otherwise, they're trash.
It's all sugar, man. I like them. I
don't
mean,
mind.
I don't mind them either.
One or
I
two
will-
of them.
Yeah, I
'Cause
won't
like you
eat
said,
them.
they are very
I'm
sweet.
a chocolate kind of guy.
Yeah, you are. Look at me. Just playing people. Anyway, what about the Day of the Dead in Mexico? That's talking about the thin veil between the All Hallows Eve and All Saints Day, right? That because it's a multi-day holiday honoring deceased loved ones. It typically takes place from October 31st to November 2nd. Isn't there? What is November 2nd? Isn't that called something? A day? Because I know the first is All Saints Day. I can't remember. Do you know? No.
It
I didn't do any
is
research on this.
No.
No.
But I thought
Day
just
of the
maybe.
Dead.
I thought maybe. You
Oh, is
did
that
something.
that's
the official
Day of the Dead.
Is the Day of the Dead? Okay, is
Yeah.
the second? I thought so. I wasn't sure. All right, and Halloween around the world. While Halloween is most commonly associated with North America, it is celebrated in various forms in many countries, each with its own traditions and customs. Halloween is the second largest commercial holiday in the United States, with decorations, costumes, candies being a major part of this economy. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. What's first? Mother's Day?
Cards
What is that
first
for?
Mother's Day.
It's the second
For
most.
candy?
No, Halloween, the commercial
Candace,
holiday.
probably
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
Probably Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
or Christmas.
Yeah. it's this second largest commercial holiday in the economy.
I would say Valentine's Day is
That
probably
is
the
so
first.
Crazy. That is wild to me.
Because that's nothing but candy and Hallmark cards.
It's the biggest selling candy holiday in the United States with over, get this number, $2.6 billion annually.
You said that's in North America or in the
2.6
U.S.?
Yeah,
Yeah, how much
it's
you think
just
they spend on all
in the
the
United
decorations?
States.
Okay.
That's just candy too.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why it's the second biggest.
Look at all the decorations
holiday.
that are coming out.
That is
Getting more
crazy.
extravagant.
I know, and they're expensive.
But there's
too.
a lot of people in the United States.
Yeah,
It's
330
a
million.
big country.
330 million. That's all. Every man, woman, and child in America.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a lot.
that we know of.
That is accounted by the census, and that's all that matters. So that's the number they go by, is the number that people fill out your census.
The people that feel like filling out the census.
Well, they still know how to get you. If you you pay taxes, you got a driver's license, you go to school. There's always a way for them to figure you out. That's just the way it is. If you don't think about Big Brother isn't real, let me tell you about a story. When we were down on Padre Island, sorry, this is off topic, but you guys already know how that goes. There was, since we're talking about Big Brother, we were on a boat, and there was a what was it, babe? A helium balloon? What was the balloon the Homeland Security balloon? What was that? Blimp.
I'm sure
It was a blimp.
helium or nitrogen.
Yeah, it was this big old balloon, and the guy on the boat was telling us about it. That thing can read your license plate from 5 miles away. It knows every heat signature of the person in the car, and it knows the signature of your engine because it's right there on the border. So that thing's flying all over the border. It was wild. Yes, Big Brother is real for sure. Sorry.
Nobody questioned that.
I know. I'm just saying. It was a question
Jake, keep
too
that
that
snippet for another topic.
whatever. I was just responding to Liz's question about who they think they know. So that's all I was saying.
Didn't ask a question.
I know. Well,
We
you
have
were
an episode
saying
on
it.
Big Brother.
You were saying it, so I just responded with, that's how many people are in the United States, or 330 million people. If you read books, you'd understand that, and you'd see that, and that's how it goes.
Which book is that in?
The census.
When was that published?
It's on the government
With the
website.
book?
Look at it.
Is that in the library?
I'm sure it's in the library.
Did I get it on Kindle?
I don't think so. Anyway, right. Okay,
Is it paperback or does it only come in hardback?
I'm just fucking with you, Liz. How about adults now? Adults, while Halloween is often associated with children, it is increasingly popular among adults. No, duh. We just went to a
we just can't go
costume
trick or
party.
treating.
Yeah, I'm okay with
Which
that
is
part.
stupid.
Yeah,
I think you should at least be allowed to.
Yeah, I don't see it
Why
with
not?
adults dressing up. You dress up.
Yeah, everyone should
I
dress
mean-
up. I mean, sometimes you gotta dress up just to scare the kids.
Oh, see? Let's see how that is.
Mhm.
Here's one that
Hey,
I didn't
they
know
enjoy
about.
it too.
They do enjoy
Yeah.
it. How about this one? The Legend of Bloody Mary. The folklore of Bloody Mary is a popular Halloween game where people summon a ghostly figure by saying her name 3 times in front of a mirror. You remember playing that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Candyman too.
Yes.
Beetlejuice.
It's the
Is it 3
same
times for
thing.
It's the same
You
thing.
gotta go in a bath or like a room with a mirror. You turn
Yeah,
off all the lights.
It's so funny.
And you gotta say it and
yeah, and hopefully
see who's brave enough to say it.
Could you imagine if someone actually showed the fuck up? Those people would be
Scared
running,
the
man.
shit out of
I
somebody.
mean, I'm
But
that.
people were too scared to say their
Exactly.
name anyway.
Exactly. I'm that person though. If something bad is happening in the house, I'm gonna be the first person out that front door.
Yeah.
Period. I mean, I've experienced my paranormal stuff, but it wasn't evil, so it was okay. But I think if it was evil, I ain't sticking around. I'm out. I'm out. Peace. Like the poltergeist, he's all like, they even threw the TV out of the damn room.
I am not Constantine.
Yeah, man. There's some really good movies. Let's talk about some of those. What's the best Halloween movie out there? Is it Halloween?
The Collector.
themselves? The Collector's very good.
I don't know if it's a Halloween.
No, but
It's
it's
scary,
good,
though.
It is scary. Yeah, I don't know. There's not very many
Like
Halloween.
Halloween specific or
Specifically,
just scary
yeah.
movie, like Halloween time.
Is like Friday the 13th considered a Halloween movie?
Yeah. I think any
Did it-
horror movie is
Halloween
considered
for
a
sure. Well,
Halloween.
yeah, see?
Because it's time to be scared. That's
I like
why.
the Sleepy Hollow one too.
Sleepy Hollow is really good
With,
too.
With Johnny Depp.
That one was a good one. But I don't know. I mean, like, okay, Jason.
Like
He's
Freddy
Friday the
Krueger.
13th, right?
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger.
Nightmare on Elm
All
Street
those-
always
you're
scared
right,
the
the Elm-
shit out of
right,
me.
and of course,
I always thought he
regular
was the
Halloween.
scariest
Van
because
Helsing.
you
Yeah.
can't get away from him.
No, you cannot because he's.
There's
in your
no like Jason
dreams.
will eventually go back to the lake at some
Yeah.
point.
It's
Yeah.
Mike-
It.
yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. I mean,
Mike Myers will
Jason-
go away.
Right.
It would just don't go in the fucking sewer.
Myers,
And then-
wasn't he in the home? Wasn't he? He was the crazy mental one, right? He
Yeah, he
escaped
killed his
from
sister or tried to kill his sister.
Man, those stories
You're
are
talking
so
about Halloween?
old.
Yeah.
Those stories.
But
are so
Freddy
old.
Krueger, like, he came and got you in
Oh,
your sleep.
Yeah, he
that one.
did.
gave me
And you can
nightmares.
say like, oh, well, just don't go to sleep. But
Right.
eventually, if you don't go to sleep long enough, you
Yeah.
go into this hallucinogenic
Mhm.
state
Exactly.
where he could get you anyway.
Anyway,
And there was never a way to get rid of him.
yeah, that's pretty scary.
That
That's
scared the
old
shit out of me.
school. Well, now what's some of the new ones? I guess I'm not hip with the movies, but Megan. It was Megan.
Oh, I think that was like about a dollar or
Is that
something. And like Annabelle.
Annabelle, right?
And their
Annabelle's
new
really scary.
Exorcist, the new Exorcist. I've seen the previews. It looks
yeah,
Oh, yeah, they're
That is
still doing
true.
Halloweens.
yeah. I know. Are they still doing those
Yeah.
with Jamie Lee Curtis?
She
good.
was
Yeah, they
in
still
the
have to
last
do Freddy
couple.
versus Deadpool, and
Are they doing Freddy versus Deadpool?
I could see that.
He already kicked Jason's ass off. you
Yeah,
know?
but
Ah, it's so funny,
Deadpool's
man. That is so
bit different.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that would be a good one. That'd be funny.
that
though.
would be.
All right, here's this
Just
one.
imagine both of their smart mouths
Yes,
together.
together.
One can't die,
No.
and the other.
I
The
will.
other
I
one's
would.
already dead.
I would hope it'd be Deadpool. But anyway, many Halloween related records have been set, including largest gathering of zombies, the longest haunted house, and the most jack-o'-lanterns lit simultaneously. Wow. And Halloween music, of course, Thriller and the Monster Mash by Bobby Pickett are the most popular Halloween tunes that are played during the season at parties.
Yeah.
Wow.
You always hear the Monster Mash.
Yeah, we heard it just yesterday on Name That Tune.
Yep.
We were watching Name That Tune.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that show?
No.
You would like it. Anyway,
I'm kind of boring. I'm really
no, you're
a lot
not
of
boring.
like game
You're-
shows
you're-
or
you're-
reality
you're not-
shows.
You're not boring. What about owls? Now, owls are often associated with Halloween, but in some cultures they are considered a bad omen, while others
Yeah.
they are seen as protectors. I don't have a problem with.
I think they're just
with
associated
owls.
with Halloween because they
look
they're
spooky.
nocturnal.
Yeah, that's true
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, they fly around at night and they have they can pivot their heads and stuff like the Exorcist,
Yeah, that is true.
It was
Ugh.
like bats.
and they
Yeah.
they
Bats are
fly
big for, like-
silently
Yeah,
because of their feathers. The way their feathers are made, they can swoop in without any noise.
oh, that is kind of spooky.
And they can
man.
turn their head all the way around.
I know that part is so weird. All right, here's something. I don't know how many of you guys out there knew this, but Harry Houdini's death anniversary. The famous magician Harry Houdini died on October 31st, 1926. And some people still hold seances on Halloween to try to communicate with his spirit. That's the thing too. Seances.
I was about to say they
know.
do like seances a lot for
I don't know
Halloween.
about seances.
That's if they were like Ouija boards.
Yeah. I'm not
there's a
opening
lot
up
of
that
that
one.
like around Halloween.
I'm
time.
not opening up that window, that
Pandora's
door, that
box.
that portal. I'm okay with, living right here without evil spirits, but just to
Beetlejuice,
jump,
Beetlejuice.
just to
Beetlejuice.
just to jump down the rabbit hole just a little bit.
That's a good Halloween.
Yeah,
movie.
it is. But they say the CERN in the Netherlands, Switzerland, is the portal for all the evil demons to come out. That's just one of the rabbit holes. That's one of those things out there. Is that
That's some QAnon shit
It is.
right there.
It is. But
Heaven
it's out
forbid
there.
science be a productive thing. No, it's just
it's out
evil.
there though. I know. That's what I
Discovering
mean.
how the world works, that's just evil.
Yeah. It's,
That's that's not science.
But see, when does that turn into superstition though? When does something like that, a conspiracy theory, turn into
When you
an
believe
actual
in it.
superstition.
When you believe in it.
Well, a lot of people believe this stuff even if they haven't seen it.
Well,
Or
those are superstitious people.
right, because it's. I mean, I don't know where.
Well,
they
I mean, it's the same as like
figured
Lucky
this
Charms
out.
and stuff. Superstitions, it's like
It's
Lucky
a rabbit's
Charms
foot or a
and
four-leaf clover.
I
It's
do
gonna
have
bring you
I
good
do
luck.
have a talisman too. That is true.
Yeah,
I
it's-
do have that. That is very true. So
or like a lucky
Yeah.
bottle cap.
I
Or
can't say much about that because it is true. But I'm okay with that. But I mean, some of the things that if you really
But-
look at world the way it is, I mean, really, is it really demons coming through? Are they already here? I mean, if you believe in that theory, you know, what is it? Is it the ghost of All Hallows Eve, right? I mean, what is it? What do you think, baby? You believe that conspiracy theory?
That what? There's demons coming to get us?
Yeah.
If you believe in angels, then I guess demons are real too, right? So
I agree with
now
that
the
too.
question
That
is,
true.
Can they interact with us or do something to mess us up?
Like
Whisper
the
in our
Exorcist?
ears? Who
Yeah.
knows?
I believe that. What do you think of that one? What do you think? It's
I
hard.
think
to,
the people who typically are like scared about it don't really have anything to offer a demon.
What do you mean? Oh, that.
It's like,
Okay,
you know what I
that is
mean?
true. Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
always like some random person
Yeah.
with nothing and no influence and not. They're just
Right.
like the bottomest of the bottom rung,
True.
I think everyone has.
and then
like
it's like, oh,
Yeah.
the demons are gonna get me. It's like,
Right.
why?
Why do they want you?
Why?
I think everyone has an angel on one shoulder and a demon on the other.
Yeah.
And
That's why it's.
it's
Well, that's just
which
the
one you feed
conscience.
more.
Yeah. It's our
Really,
conscience.
that's
yeah.
just
And
your
you're
own
right about that,
personal
babe.
free will of like,
Exactly.
do I do right or do I
Right.
do wrong?
Right. I
Yeah.
agree with that too.
Versus an otherworldly being
Yeah.
actually
well,
taking over you, and
I don't know.
so
I
what? To
don't know.
sit around
What? Yeah.
and on a
To have your soul, to take your soul back down to hell. Who else was
And do
taking
what
souls
with
to,
it?
Who was taking souls to hell? What other show was like that? There was a scary movie was it Constantine? Constantine was the devil was trying to take his soul, right? That movie's
About
so good.
Ghost
You've never
Rider.
seen that? You need to see that. It's
I know it's
Keanu
based off the
Reeves.
comic book.
It's so good. They're getting ready to do a second one, so I'm excited. Wasn't it Constantine?
He was trying. That was Satan trying to come back on Earth through the angels.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's so good. You would love that one. Was it Hellboy?
Mm-mm.
Whatever. I can't remember. But there's a lot of good movies out there. I don't know what's up for now.
Ghost Boat,
Oh, I guess. Oh, Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship.
Ghost
That was really
I
good.
love that movie.
That movie's so good.
That
Now,
opening was so.
yeah.
When the thing
Here-
snapped.
Here, though, the newest scary stuff, according to the grandkids and stuff, and the young people, is Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you heard of that?
Yeah,
the
that's
newest
not
scare-
new.
No, it's
It's
new
been
to
around
me.
for a couple years.
Right. But this is their first
Um,
feature film that's coming out.
Oh.
They're doing a feature film that's coming. It's in theaters this
There was like a
weekend.
show or something. I don't
It is
know.
a show. Avalon loves that stuff. So she's the one that's all into it and was telling me about it. So she sent me some stuff and I was like, that's kind of evil shit, man. But I guess, when you get old, ain't nothing surprises your ass anymore, huh, babe?
Nope.
Definitely not me. So,
Well, I mean, I feel like that's probably better than when they had Slender Man.
oh yeah, people were actually killing, that girl killed her friend over that.
No, those two girls.
Or they killed somebody else,
the two
right?
girls dragged their friend out or tricked their friend into the woods.
What?
I think she lived though.
Oh, but those girls.
But no,
were
they
worse.
stabbed her like so many
Yeah.
fucking times.
The Slender Man told them to.
So it's like, no, they didn't.
What
Guess
is
we're not
that?
going to Zozobra this year.
That already happened.
Stay
baby.
away from
next year.
13-year-old girls in the woods.
It's just weird, man. It's just like, that's like, to me, a complete break of reality, man. When you are going to take one of your friends, you're 11, 12 years old, and drag them out to the woods and stab them repeatedly. What? No. No, 11.
I mean,
you're
she
supposed to
went
be-
with. They
you're
didn't
supposed to
drag
be-
her. They went to go do
Right.
something.
Well, that's what I
and-
mean. You should be behind the school smoking cigarettes
Practicing
and
your kissing.
But
and
don't
practice
smoke
kissing and
cigarettes.
stuff. But I'm just saying that's how we did it. No one was thinking about taking a friend out to the woods and killing her or stabbing her because Slender Man said so. Times have changed. It's just
Just that everybody has their little.
times have changed too. And
Like we had
it's-
Freddie.
And did people go out and kill
No.
people like that?
No, I mean I'm just saying like we had our like. I mean
We
that.
did.
Then you had Slender Man came out with the internet and social media. And then now you have like the Five Nights at Freddy's or
Yeah.
whatever it's called, and
We had
it's
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We had all
which was
those-
based off a true story. I
Halloween,
mean,
all
the
of
one with
those
that big
and-
bat guy. The guy. that came out once
Jeepers
a year.
Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
a good one too.
Oh yeah, but I mean, people weren't going out killing people with saws because the internet didn't exist. Number one,
Mm.
two, Slender Man said so. I just
plus it was like I mean
don't know.
that's most. Some of those movies are actually just based on true stories. So
Exactly.
they were just like you knew it already happened.
exactly. It's still anyway. Well, that's all I got to say about Halloween. I will say one more thing though. Halloween is a holiday that is rich with a tapestry of history, traditions, and superstitions, making it a favorite for both children and adults who enjoy dressing up, indulging in favorite treats, and embracing the spooky and supernatural aspects of the season. I couldn't have said that better. Oh yeah, I did say that. What do you say?
Try to say it better.
Well, I can't. But I mean,
Well,
isn't
you
that
said
true
you
though?
couldn't, So.
I mean, it's true though, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people really need to enjoy the holiday and don't get so twisted up in it. It's
Yeah. If you don't want to
you get
participate, just leave your porch light off.
yeah,
Yeah.
and don't give out apples, please. No apples,
No
no
dimes.
no dimes, no toothbrushes. No, that's some bullshit stuff, you guys.
Just turn your light off at that point.
Yeah, don't give out big size candy bars too.
Save your
I
favorite
don't
for
know. It's
last.
kind of
I give out all the good candy. I give out 3 kinds. I give out chocolate bars, gum, and suckers. Sometimes suckers are Tootsie Rolls. Most of the time they're blow pops. Those
Yeah.
are my 3 bowls of candy, and the kids love it. They know. They already know what they're gonna get at my house.
Yeah, because you know the younger kids are going to be out first.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's still dusk.
And they can have a sucker.
And they get the suckers,
Yeah.
and the bigger kids come when
Let's
it's
get the
dark,
gum
and they
and the
get
gum and the
the,
chocolate.
the candy bars.
Yeah, we have it. We have it. Yeah, with the kids, we know the babies are the cutest. Oh my god, that's the best part. When seeing these little kids all dressed up, it's awesome. I was a pirate this last weekend. What about you? So are you.
So what?
You were a good pirate. But anyway, happy Halloween, everybody. Liz, you got any last thoughts?
no. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Scare the little kids.
Scare their parents.
Don't
Scare the
torment them. I just always loved when you try to scare the kids and the parents. That was the one night parents would let you get away with it. Like they would help you. Like if you were creeping
gonna
up
run
behind
after
them
your
and
kid
the
with
kid
a-
was oblivious,
Yeah,
like
no,
the parents were like, look, look, look,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
And the kid would turn around.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
run screaming, and the parents would
Yeah.
die laughing with
Yeah.
you.
That'll be your. Well, that was always our house in Albuquerque. But
It's the one
anyway,
night you can get away with scaring people.
It is, and he does a great job.
And
at
it just do it in like a nice, fun-loving sense.
right.
No heart attacks.
Well,
No, yeah.
Halloween's his favorite holiday.
No heart attacks, no torture,
It's-
torment,
I'm okay with it. It's fun. I mean,
lifelong.
I'm okay with it. Anyway, folks, don't let shit get you down. You're not alone. We're all in this together. Peace.